In Sudan, anti-government forces shot down an Il-76 military transport aircraft near the city of Babanus. Defense blog reported on this. According to the report, rapid support forces shot down the aircraft. Videos released by the anti-government forces on social media show the wreckage of a large white transport aircraft with distinctive design features, including the tail section visible in the footage. The Sudanese Air Force used this Il-76 to move troops, equipment, and supplies between military bases. Media reports claim that the Rapid Support Forces used a Chinese-made FK-2000 air defense system, allegedly supplied by the United Arab Emirates, to down the aircraft. The Sudanese Air Force also used its only Il-76 to execute strikes against the rebels. Videos released last year capture unguided bombs, likely from the FAB-250 or FAB-500 series, being dropped from the aircraft. In October 2024, militants from the Rapid Support Forces claimed they shot down an Il-76 cargo plane in western Sudan, with Russian citizens reportedly among the aircraft's crew. In particular, a flight safety manual was found on which the name of the airline and the aircraft's tail number were listed. This helped to identify the downed Il-76T aircraft, tail number EX76011, which belongs to the Kyrgyz airline Way Cargo Airlines. Previously, the airplanes of this airline were accused of transporting military cargo from the United Arab Emirates to Chad, from where these cargoes were then delivered to the Rapid Support Forces. Prior to that, one of the Way Airlines aircraft was involved in air transportation in support of the Libyan National Army forces of General Khalifa Haftar in violation of the arms embargo imposed by the UN Security Council. Recall Sudan's armed forces have rejected a U.S. initiative to establish a ceasefire with the Rapid Support Forces, with whom they have been fighting since April 2023. Defense Minister Hassan Kabrun made the announcement after the country's Security and Defense Council met to discuss the U.S. proposal for a ceasefire. He stated that their readiness for war was a legitimate national right after the council meeting in Khartoum. No details of the U.S. ceasefire proposal were disclosed. Earlier, on November 3, U.S. President's senior advisor for Africa Massoud Boulos said Sudan's military and the RSF had generally agreed to a humanitarian truce in the country, though the two sides are not in direct contact. Boulos noted that the ceasefire plan was part of a broader peace initiative developed by the United States, Egypt, Saudi Arabia, and the United Arab Emirates. The plan envisions a 3-month truce as a first step toward a permanent ceasefire, followed by a 9-month transition period to establish an independent, civilian-led government.
ده طيران مصري والله ده طيران مصري ضرب المساكين قتل الابرياء قتل المواطنين طيران مصري الله لا بارك في مصر.
North Korea's leader Kim Jong-un led a state funeral for the longtime ceremonial head of state, Kim Jong-nam, who died this week at age 97. According to Associated Press, Kim Jong-un and senior officials from a 100-member funeral committee joined family members as Kim Jong-nam, who is unrelated to the ruling Kim family, was buried on Wednesday at the Patriotic Martyrs Cemetery in Pyongyang, the North's official Korean Central News Agency said Thursday. State media images showed mourning citizens bowing along the streets as a car carrying Kim Jong-nam's flag-draped coffin and a large portrait drove toward the cemetery, where Kim Jong-un and other senior officials waited at the entrance. Kim Jong-un, along with what appeared to be hundreds of other mourners dressed in black suits or military uniforms, bowed in silent tribute before Kim Jong-nam's remains were buried, according to KCNA's report and photos. Kim Jong-nam served as head of North Korea's rubber stamp parliament from 1998 to April 2019, a post that made him the nominal head of state, though real power has always rested with Kim Jong-un's family, which has ruled the country as a dynasty since 1948. Kim Jong-nam's prominent government role made him a central figure in key moments of diplomacy. In February 2018, he traveled to South Korea with Kim Jong-un's powerful sister, Kim Yo-jong, to attend the opening of the Winter Olympics, as North Korea launched a diplomatic push with Seoul and Washington to leverage its nuclear weapons for economic gains. The efforts derailed in 2019 after a collapsed summit between Kim Jong-un and US President Donald Trump due to disagreements over US-led international sanctions. Kim Jong-nam was replaced by Cho Ryong-hae in April 2019. State media said he was treated for colon cancer since last June and died Monday after experiencing multiple organ failures.
고인의 영구를 바래왔습니다. 한 생을 당과 조국과 인민을 위하여 주체혁명위협의 승리적 존재를 위하여 헌신적으로 복무하였으며 사회주의 우리 국가의 존위를 떨치는 영예로운 사명 수행에 분투하여 온 고 김영남 동지와 연결하는 슬픔을 안고 수많은 수도 시민들이 신밀히 애국 열사령으로 향한 연도마다에 생애의 전 기간 당과 혁명 위협에 대한 끝없는 충실성과 헌신성을 간직하고 대한 추억이 연결식장에 뜨겁게 흐르고 있었습니다. 김정은 동지께서는 당과 정부의 지도 김정은 동지께서는 고 김영남 동지를 추모하여 전체 연결식 참가자들과 함께 묵상하셨습니다. 고인의 유해가 안치됐습니다. 열화 같은 충성과 참다운 애국으로 감높은 삶을 빛내인 로 혁명가에 대한 우리 당과 국가와 인민의 숭고한 경의를 담아 조총이 발사됐습니다. 토대를 다지는 데 특출한 기여를 한 김영남 동지의 고귀한 넋과 혁명 정신이 공화국의 융성 번영과 더불어 영생하기를 기원했습니다. 김정은 동지께서는 애국 열사령의 추모비 앞에서 혁명 승리에 대한 철석의 신념과 불같은 애국심을 간직하고 영적 삶을 빛내인 전체 열사들에게 경의를 표시하셨습니다.